Hey guys, just get the chance right now to clean this off because it's cold. It's currently feeling like -7, and I don't want to have the snow on here turning ice. And I gotta clean this back door right here because I don't want I have to leave an egress open. Hello guys, how are you doing? Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. It's been a while since I go live. Just trying to clean this place off. Clean my back door right here, guys, because the snow back up here from the storm, and I never get a chance to clean it off. Guys, this is hard work. Hard work. Hard work, guys. Hard work. And I still gotta go down and shovel out the pathway for the oil tank so I could get my delivery. See guys, when we have summer we complain it's too hot, and when we have winter it's another thing. Hey Ulu, oh my gosh man, long time brother, long time don't see man. Haven't been seeing you either, you know. Guys, give the live a like please. Yeah, I haven't been seeing you man, mainly because I don't go live very often, but I've not seen you online either. So Ulu, I hope you guys are okay though, you know. Nice seeing you here today, you know. Thanks for joining. I'm always with Talata and Lizzie, but you know, I don't see much people anymore. Tell you something, guys. You talk about cold. It's -7. Well, 10 degrees, but feel like -7. Guys, this is a foot of snow that I'm dealing with right now. A whole foot. Thank you guys. Hey guys, you know, I used to be doing a lot of reaction video, but I've stepped away from that. So you know guys, I'll be doing travel vlogs now. So you guys will be seeing different and getting different content. You know, this reaction thing is not, it's not healthy. I don't see it healthy at all, because you can react in with truth, you know, and you can react with false narratives. You can react telling lies, you know. You can be pretentious in thing. You have to be truthful, and if the truth come out, it's a problem. If you give your honest opinion about something, you know, it causes mayhem. So I'm not for that. So I just step away from reacting. It's not healthy. I rather to, you know, make a video, put it up. People watch it, they watch it. They don't. With time, things will progress. But getting views for reacting, I don't want that. You know, I and some of my subscribers, a lot of my subscribers, they do agree with me on this. You know, and those are the ones I have to please. You know, because they're the one watching the videos. You know, so guys, you know, sometimes we just have to switch up the things we do. We can't just be on the same level every day. You know, we have to switch it up. We have to switch it up, guys. So, you know, as of now on, you know, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be doing my different kind of videos, bring forth different kind of content. You know, I think I should you know, say this like I was in a live. I was watching a live. I didn't comment. I was watching Jim Rock live last night, and some things were said, but it is what it is. People start to assume and come up with their own conclusion about why, you know, I would say certain things, but they have it all wrong. You know, they do have it wrong. There's a lot of reason why I don't want to do reacting no more, guys. You know, and Jim Rock, if you're watching this live right now, or anybody watching this live right now, let me say this: that you used a word last night when you said people coming out and talking about peace, but yet they're the one causing mayhem. When I came out on this platform, I was all about peace, and I'm still about peace, and that's why I step away, because we can't continue doing the same thing every day, talking about one person or building your channel on one person. You know what I'm saying? I have no regret making my decision, and I don't want to come out and be competing with another reactor, because reacting should be where, you know, somebody come out, they give their honest opinion about something, they move on. Or if it's a criticism, they could criticize all they want. Let me say this, that viewers and subscribers, they are not soldiers. They shouldn't be fighting a battle for no content creator. Content creator should be presenting entertainment. It should be fun for a subscriber or a viewer to come out and watch a channel. You know, they shouldn't be getting caught up into a one-sided thing where because they love their host or their creator, you know, that they're gonna take sides and bash somebody else. No, I'm not for that. I see this as hypocrisy, if you ask me. No one should be playing a hypocrite when it comes on to truth. You understand? No subscriber, no viewer should be fighting a battle. They're not soldiers. They shouldn't be fighting for us. We should entertain them, bring forth good content. And this is what I'm all about, you know. So some things were said in Jamrock Live last night, and I listened. I did not comment because I just listened. I watched it from the start to the finish. You understand? And if I was quick-headed or want to say anything, I would address it, but I'm not gonna do that. That's not what I'm about. You understand? Grown folks should act like grown folks. You understand? I know that each and every person, like in that live, I know each and every one of us probably more than over 40 years old. So why are we behaving like kids? Why the he say she say and the whole back and forth? Why is all of that? Why people have to take this thing so literal? Where they start fighting for a content creator. You see me? If you respect me, you respect me. But I don't want nobody fight over me. I don't want nobody to come and if I do something and then one of my viewers or I could create a video then and one of my viewer, my subscriber don't like what they see or hear, they could bash me. And I wouldn't care. Because the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth, and the truth will only the truth can set you free. So if somebody says something about me, I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna fight back. I'm not gonna come and bash anybody. You give your honest opinion. That's your opinion. Your opinion belongs to you. You have a right to your opinion. And that's why I'm saying this right now. That one moment, guys. This thing is falling off. This thing is falling off, guys. Hold on. Yeah, people should be able to talk, and I don't see how and why one reactor is gonna fight another reactor over stupidity. You see me? I remember when and I will forever say this. I remember when I made a video about Oliver, and you know something? Whatever I got from Oliver, I deserve it. And I can't criticize Oliver for anything. And I never went back at Oliver and say, well, then I'm going to curse him out. No, because I realized that I made a mistake where he's a content creator. He's a reactor. Therefore, his reaction should not be any of my business. Why we react about a reactor should not even be reacting about another reactor. There are so many things in this world to talk about. So many things going on. So people taking YouTube too serious, and it caused a lot of animosity among one another. So that's what I am seeing right now. Yes, yes, guys. I just have to tell it like it is. We can't speak our mind freely as content creators, as reactors. And I do not see the reason for one reactor is gonna go at another reactor. It shouldn't be like that. It should not be like that. I kind of like what I did, but at the time, there's a time when you have to draw the line. As they say, there's a thin line between love and hate. So whenever time you see things start to build up or things start to, go too far, then you just take yourself away from that. I'm not here to talk about people. I don't want to talk about people anymore. They're they're very childish behavior. I can't see how people 50, late 50s, early 40s, late 40s acting like kids. Over what? Over what? I can't understand it. I cannot, and I cannot comprehend that, because let me tell you something, people. Let me tell you something. The way in which grown folks are behaving now, they're not setting any example for the younger kids to follow, or for younger content creators to follow. What we embed in their mind right now is something that they're gonna want to live. It's because it's something they're learning and they think it's okay when it's not okay. You know, they think it's okay, but it's not okay. So therefore, what we should do is come up with a better solution. You know. Yes, Nana, I know. Your name was the main topic last night, and I was incorporated in it too. But I'm not gonna say anything because I don't wanna come back. I'm not gonna react about that. You know what I'm saying? But grown folks, grown people need to act like grown people, because let me tell you something, and I'm gonna say this too. Let me say this since I'm doing this, because you see me, the truth can only bring an offense, but trust me, it will set me free. You understand? Let me say this, that I hear somebody, I don't know the person, but the person name is Michelle. All right. Michelle came out and she said something last night that people went to people's houses uninvited or unannounced, and I know exactly who they're referring to. You understand? They're referring to me and Nana. And let me say this: I did not went to anybody's house unannounced or uninvited. You understand? I was invited when colors came, and I went up there. You understand? And I did not. We did not even go into that home at the time. We went straight to the hospital where Marlon's mother was at the time. We did not go in anybody's house at the time. You understand? The second time is when um, Marlon and Nana spoke about donations, and Nana said she's gonna give some stuff for donation, and of course we brought it up there, and that's when I went into that's when I went into Auntie Pauline's house, and so I don't want anybody to think that I went up there because I wanted to, or I just went there because I feel like. You understand? Marlon invited me up there. You understand? And anything that was said in people place, I'm a person like this right now. It can stay. You understand? I don't want nobody to come out and force me to talk if I don't want to talk, because if I open my mouth, it's not going to be nice. So what Auntie Pauline said last night, that she spoke about Oliver, and yes, I have two more people watching. Um, Auntie Pauline, with due respect, you don't have to watch me. I'm not a child. Marlon, you don't have to watch me. I'm not a child. You understand? Nobody has to watch me. I'm not a child. And that's why I step away from reacting, because this thing is getting out of hand. You understand? If somebody, let me tell you something, Let me tell you something, people. I got a call. I got a call from somebody, right? And I was so disappointed. And I'm gonna make a phone call when I'm done with this. I was so disappointed with the call that I received, that I look at it and I say, wow, but I'm not the only person who knows this. I'm not the only person who was informed of this situation. You understand? The situation was not nice. What I heard was not nice. And that's why I made my last video saying I'm giving up reaction. Because I don't want nobody to come tell me something, and then you tell 20 people around the corner, and then when it bounced back, it looked like it has to be one out of the 20, including the one that is 21. But who is that one going to be? You understand? Because you talk so much and you tell so much people so much things. You understand? Then you see Sandra K. Thanks for joining. I can't see all the things because of the sunlight, but I'm all right. You understand? Um, People gonna go around and tell stories to everybody, and then point finger at one person or two or three, when you know well in advance you have spoken to more than 20 people. So the 6 people that call me on my phone, that's why I take my number. I take down my number I take my number from my channel. I take down my phone number because I don't want nobody to call me. I don't want nobody to call me and tell me anything about anybody, and that people says. I'm not into that. You understand? This he a she thing, I'm not into it. I'm a grown ass man. You know? And for people to go around and tell people so much different things. And I heard it. I heard it on the internet. I heard it. I heard it, and everything makes sense. You understand? I heard it, and I heard everything really note. And the same thing that person really note is the same thing that was told to me. You understand? And I don't have conversation with people. People call me telling me, and that's why I take down my number. And that's why I make my video when I say any of the 6 call my name, then I'm gonna make a video. As long as they don't call my name, this will not escalate. But guess what? Escalation is not me anyway. I'm not gonna do a follow-up. I'm not gonna do a follow-up. I could have made a video right now, but I said let me go live and talk to everybody. You understand? There will be no escalation as long as you be respectful and keep my name out of their mouth. And I'm serious about that. I don't want this thing to go further. You understand? Because, and let me tell you something, people, I understand exactly where Nana coming from, When I know exactly where Nana is coming from when she said a circle, a roundabout. But you see, a roundabout but this is more than just a roundabout. This is more than just a roundabout, and I'm gonna say it like it is. This is more than just a roundabout. This is a octagon. It's an octagon. It's an Anansi web. It's something that is spun around. The Anansi is right in the middle, dead center in the middle. You understand? And only one person can walk on that web. Is the person who create the web. You understand? And that's a solid web. The person create a good web. That person is not giving nobody no chance to come in. You understand? That person is not giving anybody any chance to come in. And it is so distasteful. Jamrock, I used to respect you. And what I heard you say last night about peace, you're very contentious. As a man, you're very contentious. You shouldn't have used that word. Because I don't trouble you. I always watch your video, I always big you up. You understand? When you threaten that guy in Jamaica, I made a video and I tell you, don't let nobody break you. Don't let nobody take you don't let nobody lead you from your comfort zone and put you in a spot. I'm never on here creating war or animosity among people. Everything that was going on when it started, I came out and I addressed it. It simmered down. I saw progress. But some of you guys cannot stand for progress. You understand? Because when you see your channel is not getting any views, you have to come with something to start. You understand? Let me tell you something. I might be on YouTube. As I said before, it's extra income. But let me tell you something. I'd rather do without the extra income than embarrassment. You understand? I've worked hard all my life. I'm in America 29 years. 29 years going 30. And I'm never out of a job. Never. And you know something, the funny thing about it? I've never filled a job application with nobody. I work for myself. Understand? So people like to come out and show their words and they want to talk their stuff. I'm not into it. You understand? Thank you, Sandra. You understand? I am here for. I came out. Guys, when I started my YouTube channel, I was just making videos. And putting them up. It's when I was watching the same live with Gemrock. I was watching a live with Gemrock, and I hear when the old man. I'm gonna refer to him as the old man because even though we're all get there, but I'm gonna say the old man. He was saying something about colors at the time. That colors was some what do you call it? When they say people go out and oh my gosh, you know, he said something negative about colors, and I made a video. And instantly, when I released a video, the same man subscribed to my channel, you know, and his comment was not nice, and I ignored it. I ignored it for until now. I never respond. You understand? And I see where I had to address him. I wasn't disrespectful to him. Until today, I've never disrespected him. But I spoke to him as a man to a man, and he came out back and he bashed me and everything like that. It's the same thing with Oliver. I made a video about Oliver. Oliver didn't take it nice. I did not disrespect him, but it's my tone, and I know that it was my tone. You understand? And let me tell you something, people. The kind of person I am. I don't care if you're rich, poor, black. I don't care who you are. You understand? If I offended you, I don't care. You could be the vilest of criminal, the vilest of sinner. If I offended you in any way and caused you to come out of character, I will apologize. I will apologize to you. I will definitely apologize, and that's what I did. A lot of people think I'm weak. They call me weak. They call me afraid. They call me a coward. They call me complicit. You understand? I was not complicit one time in nothing that I do. I was not complicit at any time in what I did. You understand? I had to just apologize and leave it because I was not in league with anybody. I was not encouraging anybody. You understand? I was not, what do you say? I'm not oh my gosh. Guys, it's cold, so I'm even thinking right now. But I wasn't enabling anybody to do anybody or say anything to anybody. So that person that called me complicit, take that, you can take that word back. You understand? You can take that word back. I don't want anybody to come out here and shout no big words at me and think I'm a fool. I'm not. You understand? We all went to school. Some of us take it in, some of us didn't. You understand? Some of us didn't even get to go to school, but we're still smart. You understand? So don't come out here and call me complicit or a coward, because I'm neither of the two. You understand? I just want everybody. And you know what? The funniest thing about it, people. Let me adjust this thing so I can bring it up further. Because the funniest thing about what's going on right now, I'm gonna tell you guys. Just hold on. I'm gonna tell you guys what I see going on right now. I'm gonna tell you guys what I see what's going on right now. Yes, guys. Let me tell you exactly what I see going on right now. What I see playing out right now. Let me tell you what I see playing out right now. Colors start out cooking with his adventures. Colors started to, and then he changed over and he started to do what he's doing right now. Let me adjust this thing so it, yeah, right? Why is it that everybody think it's okay to jump on colors and just live on colors? I don't want to build my channel off colors. Because at the end of the day, if colors should stop doing videos, my channel crash also. So everybody just stick to colors, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. He's a nice guy. You understand? He worked hard for what he wants. He was there for all of us during COVID, and that I will always say. But why is it everybody just want to before they go dig up the ground and get some of the gold for themselves? He already dig the gold, so they just want to go take it from him. And that is one of the things when I say I'm not going to even react about colors no more. Not that I have anything against colors. He's a fine young man. Some people gonna, you have some viewers, who likes to come and say, people bad mind. I don't think anybody bad mind colors. People just want to push their channel. I don't think they're bad minding. That word shouldn't even exist. The word bad mind. For real. That word shouldn't even be in existence. You understand? Everybody should try and build their channel. Find some substance. You understand, people? And today I can tell you that I'm sorry that I even come out reacting. I should have stood my ground. But sometimes what happened to us? Ego. You ever hear about anxiety? Why you have your channel? You want to see your channel grow? Anxiety take most of us. And because we're so anxious that we tend to step away from what we ask God for. Because a lot of times we ask God for something, and instead of just waiting and say, something, God, I ask you for this, but some of us want to jump the gun and go ahead at the line. And then when we get pushed back, we start to cry. We start to cry. Just wait a turn. I'm gonna, people, I'll be doing something different. And as long as I have the same audience, it will be all right. It will be all right. It will be all right. You understand? And we all also have to push hard enough to get other people Yeah, we have to push. We have to push harder in order to grow. You understand? We have to be able to bring other people. Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true, Nan. You understand? You know, we just need to. We all need to look in ourselves and let colors breathe. You understand? Colors is not the only content creator in Jamaica. You have you have you have you have the Greens family. They do an excellent job. I don't see nobody crowning them. I don't see nobody running for them. You have Junior Lifestyle of Fishing. Excellent thing. He's a farmer, he's a fisherman, he's a good guy to his community. You understand? Nobody bigging him up. You have you have um you have so many people. So many people. Jamaica walk by. Look how many, no, and nobody going over them, and everybody just stuck on the hill. Everybody just stuck in one area, vying for. What the competition for? Why? Why should there be a competition over one single person? No, it don't make no sense. And that's why I say I have to let go. I mean I react about other people too. So but there comes a time where you just have to let go and let things be. I see a lot of negative comment. You understand? I see a lot of negative comment. But let me tell you something. I stay put. I stood my ground. I say, something, I'm not gonna join the conversation. I'm just gonna sit back, relax, and hear what everyone has to say. Tell you something, guys. It is bad how grown people are behaving. Grown people are behaving like kids. They're behaving like kids in a sandbox. When you have kids in a sandbox and you give them a toy, and the toy is so nice that everybody wants it. Yeah, everybody want to play with the toy, and so the kids, they start to fight for it. That's what I'm seeing. Kids fighting for a toy. Guys, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. If I was a hot-headed guy, if I was a hot-headed man, like some people just take things and run with it, I would have like 20 videos out there causing problem or saying things that I didn't want to say, or but no, I'm not going to say something I don't want to say, and I'm not going to cause any problem. You understand? I just want people to realize that we are all grown people. You understand? And if you say you love somebody, love the person. Love the person regardless of it. Just love the person. You understand? Nobody should be coming out every day preaching, oh, I love this person, I love that person. You understand? If you know love the person, just stay put. Don't say nothing. If you know what you don't mean when you say, now say it. You know why most of the time I react about colors and try to guide them, because I grew up the same way. You understand? Probably my have life better than me. So imagine that. You understand? The same way him go on the street, like go read book, but have to use buckle torch. You understand? So it wasn't easy growing up. You have to go to school and get an education and all that thing there. You understand? Until you become something in life. You understand? So when you walk the shoes, when you put your foot in a man's shoes, you know exactly what it fit. You understand? And that's why I say I not give him ratings. You understand? I give him respect. You understand? Regardless of what anybody I say about him arrogant, him this, him that. Me arrogant too. When me look a bit, when me younger, you couldn't talk to me. We throw a big stone by you. So me not go say him arrogant or him this or that. None of we not perfect. You understand? Me give him respect, not ratings, because ratings can be taken away. You understand? When you give man respect, it stays. Even if you name fall out. Yeah, one day you go say, boy, you say me respect, I rather they still know, but me not deal with them. Yeah. Because sometimes you just have to avoid A person. You know, I, guys, let me tell you this, man. Let me say this, guys, that I wouldn't want to see anything escalate on YouTube again. I want to see it. I see, I see some people trying to reverse right now, but the time they're trying to reverse, they already mess up. They already mess up. Some people are trying to reverse now to set certain things straight, but they already mess up. That doesn't say the person can be converted. You understand? And I want, guys, I want, regardless of everything, because look at me now. Jamaica reaction, me no trouble him, and him just dog me. Would I go out and do a video about him? No, me not give it time and day. I react to him. You understand? Daddy Gagan dog me. Up to where they made Daddy Gagan dog me. Would I go out and make a video about him? No. We'll live past that. You understand? I'm a grown man, not a child. And people act grown. And as me say, when I get off of this live, I'm gonna make a phone call. And I have to talk to the person, but I'm not gonna do it. As you all guys always say, you know, make a call to the person and talk to the person about whatever. You understand? You understand? Make a call to the person and speak to the person amicably. You understand? As grown people. So I won't be making no videos to address anybody. You understand? If the person don't want to talk to me, the person don't have to talk to me. But guess what happened? Just don't call my name after the fact. You understand? I'm gonna give you that respect. You understand? You see, let me make it known, people, that Nana and I work together. You understand? We live in a two separate states, but Nana and I work together. I'm not sure if you tell nobody that. She has been working with me for 14 years in construction work. You understand? And she good at what she do. You understand? Sometimes I think she want to go like she better than me. But that's how it go. You understand? And when she spoke about the circle, let me come back to it. When she spoke about the circle, me call it Anansi Web. But when she spoke about the circle, she know exactly what she talking about. She knew what she talking about. And it's because of a call that I received while we were in the workshop together going to work. And the person spoke. The person, if you are watching, you know who you are. You know, the person spoke. And she got offended. And that's why she said what she said. She took offense. And I also took offense too. Because the way in which the person spoke, she was taking up for that person. She was on that person's side, taking up for the person. And the same person that she was taking up for cut her down. Exactly. Yeah, I know. But I'm not here to call people name, you know. And she got offended, and that's why she said what she said. But can I stop a person from talking? No. Can I stop a person from that their channel? Yeah. She was in the live calling up your name and you wasn't even bothering anybody. But that's how life is. People see you when you don't see them, People see when you don't see them, Nana. But guys, I think I was gonna make a video, with me cleaning up this thing and just put it up and say, well then. But I think, a life is more connecting, I could communicate with you guys better, being right here and talking to everybody. So guys, that's my whole take on this issue on YouTube. Grown people need to come out of the sandbox and leave the kids in there. They play too much game and they make it when they see that they're gonna lose, they start to fight. Grown people need to behave themselves. You understand? And let me tell you something, people. as they say, provocation will make dummy talk. You understand? Yeah, provocation will make dummy talk. So if every day you get up and you beat down on a dumb person, when they are talking, that dummy is gonna say something and you're not gonna believe that the dummy could attack. You understand? So what I want everybody to do is simmer down. I want everybody to take a look into themselves and say, am I a reactor? Am I a content creator? What am I on YouTube? Or am I here to cause mayhem and problem? Hi Tisha, how are you, darling? I'm good, thank you. Respect to everybody, respect. I mean, guys, I can hardly see the screen because of the glare. But out here is white. The whole place is white with all the snow and everything. I just want everybody to get a hold of themselves. And if I have to come back out and make another video about somebody or say something, a lot of people are not gonna like what I'm gonna say. So I'm trying to avoid all of that nonsense. Because I don't want to, as they say last night in General Life, some people come out talking about peace and they are the biggest instigator. Now that is so disrespectful. You understand? Who am I instigating? What am I instigating? Because I know Jamrock is talking about me. And Jamrock, when you hear this, I tell you, brethren, you're one Rasta man when I tell you something, man. I'm going to say this with no apology. This is one apology I'm not going to make. For a Rasta man, you need to come out and mix up. Come out of a soup kitchen, brother. Come out of a soup kitchen. Do different things. Run a podcast. You understand? But what you do? I tell you, we have some level of respect for the guy. But all we have push is seem like a spoiled child, brother. You understand? I'm gonna say this to you, because when Colors they tell Daddy Gagan about him, everybody beat down Colors. Everybody beat down Colors. You understand? Whole heap of people beat down Colors. Feet. You understand? I wasn't agreeing. I was never in agreement with that kind of a behavior. You understand? But me could understand where I come from, because I made react about the same person. So me did kind of understand where Colors I come from, because him did talk, he come out and make a video already and make sure explain to everybody say one day the cup I go full of overflow and when a man can't take it, more man react. Just like how me say, dummy provocation make dummy talk. You understand? But Jamrock, I'm the only person until now address you on the issue when you threaten that guy. I'm the only person who address you, and I did not do it disrespectfully. You understand? It's something that everybody could take and say, me I advise you and me I warn you, because things can happen. The other gentleman, I don't remember his name, Rodney's Kitchen, you send him up under his mother. Nobody not talk about it, everybody just sugarcoat it and cover it up. You understand? And you out here can talk about man and instigator, brother. I'm for peace. I am for peace. I am for peace. Hear me an instigator, a push fire and nothing more than me give me warning. Because if somebody didn't call me, I wouldn't have made that video. I can see a lot of things and leave it alone. And I've been seeing a lot of things and I'm leaving them alone. You understand? Why is it that when somebody speaks the truth, everybody turn around and hate the person? You cannot hate somebody for the truth. The truth will bring an offense, yes, but it must bring hate. A lot of people get offended by the truth. You understand? I can be offended by the truth. That makes me tell me by the truth, I'm going to lash out my hand. If I looking at myself and say, something, why that person there, that person really tell me the truth about me, because them did not public, you feel embarrassed. You make embarrassment take you over. See me, Adele? A lot of us can't take truth, but we like to push fire. You understand? They like to push fire and come with false narrative. People, let me tell you something, I'm not a talker, people. I'm not a good talker. But for some reason, the more I talk right now, the more it can come out. But I'm not fluent in talking. I'm not. I like to be peaceful. I like to be quiet. I can be in the same house. I'm in a area. I'm in a same. You understand? I'm not a good talker. I don't like talk. But don't push my button. Provocation make dummy talk. Grown people need to grow up. Because even though they're old, they're still not grown yet. YouTube is not a place where somebody's supposed to come and come with disgrace and make the whole world. We have a big world of people, almost 8 billion people in this world listening to us, acting like idiots. But we Jamaican people, we take this thing too serious. We push too far at times. Why are we pushing? What are we pushing for? What are we vying for? Huh? We're acting like it's a World Cup, so we have to beat up everybody in order to win. You know? Shy T-shirt, let me tell you something. I don't know when we get here, you know. But this thing are going like a TikTok thing right now. That's why, you know. I would never post on TikTok, you know. I wouldn't even go over there. You understand? Because some things are going over there, so I think YouTube is safe. I thought YouTube was a safe place for everybody to enjoy themselves. A more slow, easy-going thing. When did it all come to this? When did it all come to this? YouTube's supposed to be fun. YouTube's supposed to be fun. You understand? Let me tell you something, you know, people. And when we can't tell you this. You see, Collar Smith. Him come out and he made it known. He made it known to everybody. Listen to me, guys. We can't say you can't rap about me, you know. But you see, you can't take. I'm not gonna tell you so you can't take a clip out of my video and use it, you know. As long as you don't use the whole entire video, be good with that. So me have to respect him because we could have taken him content and we could have taken a 1 minute or a 30-second out of it and speak on it. You understand? Enough other content creator not allow that. Enough other content creator is not going to allow that. You understand? So in the same breath, he might do him thing, he might work hard and do him thing, and he might cause other people to use a clip and still make money off of him same way. You understand? And that's why I choose sometimes to just talk without using anybody's content. You understand? Or instead use a photograph or something. We all people, let me tell you this, man. We have to be respectful. We have to be respectful. And if Auntie Paulina watches this, or Marlon, let me say to you, the other two people who don't watch is me and Nana. But you can't take on the eye away. I tell you honest truth. No disrespect. No disrespect, because I would never come out railing on anybody. But it's the tone in which it was said, I think I can give it the same tone and the same warning that no one has to watch me. No one has to watch me. No one has to say anything. Sir D boy, thank you very much. How are you? All right, Sir D boy, thank you. You know, no one has to watch me. You understand? No one has to think negative. I'm not gonna let anybody think negative of me. I said what I said because of the calls that I got, and when I finish, I'm gonna call somebody. You understand? If the person want to talk to me, I'll talk. If they don't want to talk to me, I'm gonna leave it there. But just don't mention my name. I don't want nobody. As a matter of fact, you mention my name is not a problem. It's what you're gonna say about mentioning my name. Okay, sir, the boy. Thank you. You know, I don't want anybody come with any false narrative. You understand? Nana said what she said because somebody called my phone. She was there because the person was addressing her too at the same time, and in the call she took offense to it because she was defending that person. And come to know that the same person she defended is the same person who's working against her. Come on now, people. Come on now. What kind of world are we living in? What kind of world are we living in? It's sad. It's sad. You know? It's sad. It's a sad environment. It's sad. So my beautiful people, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna finish this up. My fingers, even though I have on two gloves, they're getting numb because, as I said right now, it feel like -7. So I'm just gonna do what I'm doing and get out of the cold. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for listening. And I hope we can see some changes. I hope that we don't have to continue on the same path that we're on. Well, let me take myself out of it because I've already excluded myself from that. But I hope that other people who are watching and who are out there will come to terms with the mess that they're creating and stop this bad mind, stop this jealousy, stop this envious talk and all them things. You understand? Thank you, Newfie, respect. I just want to say thank you guys for watching and thank you for listening. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate your time. It is of great value. And I will catch you guys in the next live whenever I go live again. Or guys, look out for my videos. They're coming out. For those of you who have not subscribed, you feel free to do so. It doesn't cost a dime. And as I say, guys, I'm not here for any animosity or any war between nobody, because we're talking to people that we don't know. We never met them a day in our lives, but yet still they're using the internet to create havoc, to create bad influence onto others. And yeah, guys, we people need to grow up, come out of the sandbox. People need to come out of the sandbox, grow up, realize that life is short. Life is short. I just lost a family member last week. Life is short. Even though she lived to 91 years old, life is still short. You understand? Because man could live for longer, but it's because of sin. Because of our behavior. So when you hear that the people say God will shorten the days for the elect's sake, you could live to be 100 years, 1,000 years old, because God could give that unto man, But because of mankind, God just say, listen to me. The time that's it. We don't know when we're gonna go. Understand? Anything can happen anytime. Understand? I have some people. I have a family not too far from here. A family, they're sleeping under a tent in the school. You understand? If you watch my videos, guys, if you go and you see the video, the title of it is Canvas and Chill. You understand? Canvas and chill, because they're sleeping under a canvas. Guys, in this frigid cold, when I go down there and see how they bundle up. You understand? People are freezing to death. Why can't we go out there and go offer somebody a hug or do something? And for those in the tropics, remember, there are hungry people out there. If you have a bowl of cake, break in two and give them half. You understand? Share with somebody. You understand? And show love. Instead of show hate, show love. You understand? Let us all love each other. Let us care for each other. You understand? I'm going to go down there when I'm done too. Because I'm going to have to make sure I'm going to bring a thermos. I have a thermos inside. I'm going to put hot water in it and thing and can't go give them. You understand? Give them some tea bag or some coffee. You understand? Because then cold. People are living out in the cold now. It's -7 degrees. They don't have no shelter. They don't have no figure. And we who have life so better are dig down each other in a warm place. And we don't care about the people that we're out there with suffer. Come on now. Come on now. What are we vying for? Which part of the line we want to be? Are we want to be at the end or the head of the line? Or we want to stay in the middle? Itaje, respect, Where in the line we want to be? Which part of the line we want to be? Remember this, you cannot get to the head of the line before your time. So stop climbing, because the ladder will break. If you overload the ladder, it's going to break. You have to go 1-1. 1-1. When one person go over, then another person go over. But please, 6 and 7 people do not pack up on that one ladder to try to reach the top. It's going to break. Everybody's going to fall back. You understand? My beautiful people, Thanks for joining. And I'm gonna get out this live right now. God is all about love, brother Newfie. Respect. Respect. You know, Newfie, that's why more time, let me tell you something, Let me see your video then if you watch them, Sometimes I not comment, what me watch them. You understand? Sometimes I do comment. But trust me, I watch your videos, brother. But like your reasoning, Anyway, guys, look at my hands. I don't want to get frostbite. Look at that. They're red. So, guys, I'm going to try and get out of this cold. Have a blessed and wonderful Sunday. And I'll catch you guys in the next live. One love, peace, love, happiness, joy. Give God, show God, ask God for His mercy upon us every day. Pray. Ask God to guide us and protect us. Ask God for His blessing upon our lives. Ask God for His blessing on our children's life and our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren. For some of us who have. You understand? Some of us will not get. You understand? Have a wonderful time, guys. I'm out.